used to love these. Now every time I drink them, I think I drank too many of them when I was younger, in my younger days.
Probably.
And now I'll have I'll drink one like once every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe longer than that, maybe one every 3 years. And I'll try it and I'm like, ooh, I like these. And then I'll get them again and I'm like, I fucking hate these. These are, and then I'll be like, maybe I just got a bad batch.
Bad batch.
So then I'll try again.
What is it? What is it? A specific type of monster, or is it just
sugar-free?
Have you tried Rockstar? It? No, I'm not.
You want to take a sip, Bert?
No, I'm good.
You want to take a sipper so I don't have to carry the show?
Nope, sure don't.
Right.
I'd rather have you carry the show. Let's do that. Sounds better. I'm just looking up our episode number. Yeah, dog.
Yeah. So now,
how many did you used to drink?
How many of these I used to drink?
Yeah,
4.
4 a day?
Yeah.
Jesus, those are big ones too.
No, well, these are regular.
They're sugar-free, dude. Don't fucking worry.
They're
about
fucking
it.
healthy.
They're actually.
They
good
taste
for
like chemicals. They legit taste like chemicals.
Is that good? You
Yeah.
said you love them, so
I used to love them. Now I don't anymore. And I wish I had the full sugar. Give me sugar more. Sugar more. I want sugar more.
You want sugar expensive?
Yeah, but I don't
Not
get them.
Sugar-free.
Yeah, I don't get them.
Looks like you got one today. How many did you have today? Is that the only one?
This isn't sugar more. This is my first one that I've gotten today. Oh boy, do I have stuff to talk to you about?
Boy,
Can I just start talking to you about it?
Absolutely. We're in the middle of a conversation. Just keep going.
All right. So, this morning, okay, I go to a job. Usually not at this job. Not at said job. Never been at this job.
New job. This is a This Week in Plumbing. We're starting off hot.
This week in Plum. Okay. So, head to this job. Now, of course, I need to stop at a gas station to get my fixes of stuff.
Zyn and energy drink and
energy drink
Gatorade.
Energy drink Gatorades.
No Zyns?
I'm full. I got some.
You're full. I'm past it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No, I'm good on those.
Much like sugar-free Rockstar.
Yeah, which was a mistake.
Yeah.
So I stop at 7-Eleven coming down the hill.
Got you.
Right there on, I don't know what street that is.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Got it.
Coming down. I get into 7-Eleven. I go in there. Never go to the 7-Eleven. This is a 7-Eleven I am not used to going to. I go in there. I go open the cooler, touch the drinks. Warm. So warm. I was like, oh, the cooler's not working? I go over, open another set of doors, because you know how energy drinks are. There's a million of them in each fucking thing.
And they may have just put them in there or something.
Yeah, sure.
Possibly.
Yeah. So I go to the next cooler. Warm.
Oh.
Okay. I was like, all right, what about the Gatorades?
Was it cold in the cooler?
No.
Oh.
So then I go
not good.
I go to the next cooler. Warm. I'm like, this can't be right. I go check a Truly's. I'm like, dude,
ridiculous.
All of it's fucking warm. And I'm not talking like, oh, body temperature. No, over that. Over body temp.
So somebody's heating them up?
Dude, they were fucking
somebody like microwaving.
Gross. I grab what I need because I'm like, I don't have a choice.
I got to just do it.
Yeah, I hate this.
You don't have a Yeti cooler at the
I go
job
up
site?
to the guy. And I'm like, yo, your cooler's not working. And he's like, yeah. Okay, cool. Good talk, bitch. Get it fucking figured out.
What kind of person was he? Was he a white person? Was he a Indian person?
Doesn't matter.
I'm just curious.
Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Get
maybe
fixed. That's what you have.
Well, what I'm saying is like, I guess why I asked that is like,
get fixed.
Maybe that he doesn't have a lot of, maybe he doesn't. It's probably not Indian because Indians speak English, but like he's Pakistani or whatever.
He spoke English.
He did. Did he speak it well though? Because sometimes
I can't tell. He said one word to me.
All right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is if he doesn't have like a lot of words, maybe he's like, yeah, like he didn't really know how to say like, yeah, we're working on it or we're going to fix it later or whatever. Maybe he didn't know that. But yeah, either way, that is an interesting, like, yeah.
Never going back there. Fuck that place.
Oh, man.
Dude, what has happened to 7-Elevens? 7-Elevens have gone down the fucking
Were they
drain,
good ever?
Dude.
I feel like 7-Eleven
they used to be the
always
hot spot.
What?
Yeah, as a kid, you go in there, you get a Slurpee and a hot dog. It was the shit.
I mean, they had the...
No, it was the time.
They
were
have
the
the
time.
Slurpee.
They,
There's no doubt.
They hit their peak, and they are dropping fast, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's like Maverick came out and just started cutting all the lines of their coolers and shit.
Loves and shit.
Just killing their coolers.
Yeah, Maverick and Love, way better.
Yeah, it should piss me off though. Set me off on
it
a
sounds
bad
like you're
note,
upset. Dude. Last time, so I have a local corner store just down the road, and mostly it's like Pakistani guys or whatever. I don't know. There's some sort of Middle Eastern guys that work there. Super nice, really nice guys. One thing that all of them do that I've noticed in a lot of like Quickie Marts, they just are on the phone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're just on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't hear very well. So when they're sitting there fucking talking, I think they're talking to me. It annoys the shit out of me.
Are they speaking a different language?
I think so, but like usually it's soft, like kind of soft enough I can't really tell, or they have a heavy enough accent. It's hard to tell if they're speaking English or not. I think they're speaking a different language.
Yeah, they're speaking.
Once I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a different language. But like at first, I thought they're like asking me if I want a bag, or if I care if their coolers work, like shit like that. Like they're asking that question all the time. No, but like they don't. They just talk the whole time. Like they're on phones.
Dude, we would have found Bin Laden so much fucking
good
faster
thing they don't have,
if we would have had a dude just camping out in every gas station.
Camping out in every station.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's a little bit just like over the top. You think they all are talking to Bin Laden? You think that's what they're talking to?
I think they got info. They got it.
They got info. They are talking.
Why is
all
it
the
in a
time.
different language? And they're on the phone 24/7. Tell me it just
Because
doesn't get brought up
Well, they're not.
in Bin Laden's
Why
prime
are they?
time.
Dude,
It's not going to get brought up.
Julie hit me with what the fuck aren't they speaking English? Dude, they're not talking to English-speaking people, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right. Yeah.
I don't
And
understand why
those
they're
are
on
like
the phone all the
worldwide
time.
minutes
It's
or whatever.
it's a good thing
It's
they
more
don't have any
expensive.
time. No, dude, there can be other people who they live with or who live in the community who don't really speak English.
No, dude. I've
All
heard
right.
them on speakerphone.
Cool.
Bombs are going off in the background.
This is
It's
all right.
Woo! You took it there.
We're for sure. I didn't take it. What are you
Took it
talking
there.
about?
You want? I don't know.
I
It's
talk
having fun.
because
Carrying
I
the shit.
mentioned the fact that there's a fucking Middle Eastern guy that works at and they're always on the phone. They're always
They're
on the phone.
always on the phone. That's
That
all
is-
I was running
That is
on.
an interesting. I feel like you went like 7 steps further immediately. You went cannonball. You went full cannon. All I'm saying is, it could be a cultural thing,
Jokes,
or it
people.
could be
Yeah.
like, fuck you. What are they gonna do? Fire me? I work at a Quickie Mart. They don't give a shit. You
I
know what
own
mean?
this place.
Or the family owns it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Look, here's the thing. 7-Eleven going downhill. Don't like it.
Do they make decent money on those stores? It doesn't seem like they would.
By the way, they chalk up the price of Gatorade. They got to be.
I mean, that would lead me to believe they don't make that great money. You know what I mean? They have to sell those Gatorades at $9
I think.
a piece.
I think.
They're a gas station. They're probably doing okay.
I think
have no
7-Eleven
idea.
has beef with Gatorade for real. I think that's why the prices are
Do
so
they think
much.
they have bad product placement and buy 2 for $9 or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it is insane.
I mean, I think prices just going up.
yeah, and then you go to
Honestly, I think that's all it
7-Eleven and
is.
you're like, oh wow, this is bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're never cheap, right? They're never. I don't know. Like I kind of expect to pay more than I normally would. It's called a convenience store. That's what you're paying for, baby. The convenience.
It's true. I love
You
convenience
get your
stores.
fucking Narcan and your.
Dude, I have spent so much money at convenience stores. I go to convenience.
I'll do that.
I go to mini marts as like a side hobby. That's like a side hobby of mine. Is a mini
It's a
mart.
side hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that why you checked out a new 7-Eleven you haven't seen before? You're like, ooh, I haven't hit this one.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
I've seen
check
it on
this
my
out.
drive. I was like, oh man, can't.
This is gonna be awesome. I bet there's a white person working here. Nope.
No, I saw the Indian guys like sick. This is gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You know, Maverick doesn't hire a lot of Indian guys. Have you noticed that?
No, but Maverick has got a weird hiring process.
Do
They're
they? What do you know about their hiring process?
They're like, are you fucking fat and goth with makeup on?
Oh, you're talking
hired.
about who they hire? I don't know, man. I feel like you have to have KC lights on your truck to work at a Maverick. I feel like there's a lot of like sleeve tattooed older ladies that work there.
Oh, there's one.
There's at least one.
There's
The
at
one
least
in the
one.
Maverick, just south of Pines, or just north of Pines. They had one lady in there who's got. She's really, really, really nice. She's very nice.
She's kind of hot and older.
She's got nice cans, dude. Tits McGee for sure. Older.
Older.
And like a sleeve tattoo, and then also it looks like
hands too, right?
Yeah, and then also
Yeah.
looks like she has a tattoo to cover up her track marks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it definitely looks like she used to imbibe
Yeah, I think she was in a biker gang.
in the heroin. Dude,
I think she was a biker.
if anybody knows this girl,
I would put money
I
on it.
want to date her. She seems amazing.
She's really funny. She's really
She's
nice.
very nice.
Yeah,
she's
cool.
incredibly
Not
nice.
really funny. I gave
And
her
she's
that.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
not
I
true.
mean,
come on.
she's pleasant. She's very pleasant.
Yeah, she's aight.
And like she calls you hun and stuff, makes you feel good.
Dude. Speaking of,
I'm a big hun guy. I like
you know
hun.
what? I hate that shit.
Oh, really? You hate when people call you hun? Who gives a shit?
Hun is fine, but what I
Oh,
don't
what
like.
do you not like? Oh,
We went to Chowderhead.
I feel like this is a totally different conversation.
Oh, we're
Go
about
ahead.
to be. We went to Chowderhead on Friday. Have you been to that spot downtown Spokane?
No.
Okay, it's good. Good chowder.
Is it a soup place?
Yeah, sure.
Soup kitchen? Got it.
There's chowder. There's sandwiches.
What if
Whatever.
they name the soup kitchen something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're giving out free meals.
It's a
They're like,
soup
oh,
kitchen.
Chowderheads. You know what I mean?
It's
just
kinda like
soup
a-
kitchen.
It's kind of like a punk kind of spot. It's got
All right.
it's got a cool vibe to it.
Cool.
But the lady that was there was calling everybody love.
Oh, see, I don't like that. If you use
It
it on
was
everybody,
So much love.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
like that.
Got that love? Oh, be right with you, loves. I got that love. Oh, here's
Nope.
this love. Oh, we'll be right there,
Nope.
love. Oh, hey, loves. What can I get for you, loves? I was like, cool it with the fucking loves, dude. You don't love me. You
Tattoo
don't love
Cans
me.
McGee, she fucking varies it. I've noticed that about her.
Oh yeah.
She'll call you hun, or she'll call you sweetie, or she'll call you whatever.
Mix
She's
them
got like
up.
4 or 5 different go-tos.
Mix them up.
And that's excellent customer service for a gas station. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, you don't, I don't expect good customer service at a gas station. I expect you to ring me up, kind of be pissed off, and then we all go about our day, and I get it. But if you're nice, it's like, holy shit, can I tip you? Do they have tip jars at the Maverick? They should. That girl's awesome.
Now,
I would tip a healthy 3% as per usual.
they shouldn't, because some of those people do not deserve the tips, and I wouldn't give it to them.
No, then you just don't tip them. That's the whole
I know,
point of a
but
tip
that'd
jar.
just be a tip jar totally empty all the time. That's not a good look.
Nah. It wouldn't be if they were
You
good.
think it'd inspire them?
They have their own tip jar. Melody or whoever the fuck has her, queen bee tip jar overflowing, and then the asshole with fucking.
It's got their names on them.
Absolutely, dude.
It's funny.
You vote with tips, baby.
The one girl would just have a bunch of phone numbers in there.
Oh, I did that gig, the Red gig, a couple weeks ago. They had like these, so they had tokens that you got that you're supposed to tip the artists with.
Uh-huh.
Or like you can tip the artist with, and all of them had tip jars. I didn't have one, but all the like the rope people and the whatever, the aerial artists, they all had these tip jars and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, how much are? Because they're just putting these like tokens in there, and they each get like 10 or whatever when they buy their ticket. I'm like, oh shit, how much are those worth? And she's like, nothing. I'm like, why is there a tip jar with a fake? Like you're putting fake money into a tip jar. Like it's not worth anything at all. Like you don't do any sort of like payout based on how many. If somebody got like an overflowing tip jar and somebody didn't get any tips, they'd get the exact same amount of money. And she's like, yeah. So it's just so that people feel like they're like showing you that they like you. And I'm like, dude, they can say good job. You don't need to waste wooden nickels or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't that dumb?
That's super dumb.
I think it's stupid.
Anyways, Chowderhead's a really good spot.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
I'm not
yeah.
talking shit on the server.
Chowderhead,
She
yeah.
did a good job. I just
Word.
did not like the love.
Oh, dude, for sure.
It was driving me crazy.
I get that. I don't like that shit either.
I also went in there. It was my first time going in there, and I was a little stony baloney.
Yeah.
And so I was also just like this. It discomforted me.
It discomforted you.
Yeah.
You were in anxious distress.
Love. Yeah. I was like,
I get that. And it also sounds super fake if you say the same thing to everyone.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how do you say that to your boyfriend or whoever?
Yeah, they just like, you don't love me.
You love everybody.
You love
Well, she
everyone.
drops it first day, I guess. So that's not a
She's
problem.
saying an English accent. Like, love?
No, that would have spruced it up. I wouldn't have been as mad about that.
She'd choose a different accent for every person.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, that's cool. I can vibe with the love.
That'd be, yeah. I got Australian love today. That was awesome.
That's cool.
Got Trump love
Sure,
yesterday.
she gave it to everybody, but
No, but I mean, she like varied it person to person. You know what I mean?
but yeah. So
Interesting.
that's how I felt. That was my 7-Eleven story
And your Chowderhead story.
and
Boom.
the Chowderhead story. Yep.
The soup kitchen has great service. What if it's just called the soup kitchen? That is a terrible name.
That is a terrible name. It's very
It's kind of
good.
awesome.
It's
but
actually
also
very good
terrible.
food. I think it's like
I'm sure
rated
it's great.
or something. It's rated.
It's
high.
rated. I mean,
Yeah, it's rated. I know. After I said rated, I was
you
like,
rate shit
everything
all the
is
time.
rated. That means nothing.
So you had a good week. That's cool.
Yeah. I had something else for you.
Yeah. Get after it, dude. Maybe we'll come back to you. Let's just get going. This is episode 48, I believe.
Love it, love.
Is that right?
Yeah.
48? 47? Fuck, I forgot. Again, I checked earlier, just 2 seconds ago, and I forgot what it was.
I think it's 48.
You think it's 48? I think you're better at remembering the number. Nope, it's 47.
I have to visualize it, though.
47.
I have to see it.
47.
Photographic
Episode 47. And it is, I don't know how to say the guy's name. It's
Caleb.
It's model comedian by Caleb. Is it Heron or Hearn or something like that?
I think it's Hearon.
Okay, I didn't pay attention to how they introduced him, but anyway,
I don't remember them introducing him.
yeah. Oh, did they not? They
I don't
just
think
came
so.
out
I
on
think he
that.
came out with that daytime
Dude,
talk show music.
We got to talk about that. The mute. So as the special star. First of all, when we did the trailer last week when we played it, afterwards you're like, that music's bad. And I was like, yeah, I didn't really love it either. And I think it might have been the same music that he starts his show with, and it's just like this weird. You called it daytime talk show music. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it is. What
Like he's about to come in and ask, if somebody married a horse or whatever. You know what I mean? Like one of those dumb, like Jerry Springer type episodes. It's bad. The music bad.
Yeah. What? Okay, Caleb. Should we play the trailer?
We already played the trailer. We don't play the trailer. Oh, we do
Oh.
play the trailer. Never mind. What am I talking about, dude?
I don't know,
How
man.
do I not remember this?
It's only episode 94.
It's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the trailer, and maybe it has that same music on it. This is Caleb Hearn or Hearon or some shit, model comedian.
Chicago, how you doing? The world's on fire, but I'm like, let's get silly with it, I came out as bisexual on Facebook. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Stop now. And I called my dad and I gave him the whole speech. He took a long pause and he goes, buddy, if you're just gonna come out as full gay in 6 months, can we skip to that part? Yeah, we can. As a kid, I was so uptight. When I was 15, I asked for a business suit. He had no business to speak of. Sorry, I'm bigger than this small town. I don't respect straight guys as a rule. The only straight guy I've really ever truly respected in my life is a guy I overheard at a bar once. And he goes, no, dude, I'm telling you. I just tell girls I can't come from blowjobs, and it makes them want to give me blowjobs even worse. Genius. A beautiful mind montage. I just picture him outside of a nightclub every weekend painting a fence white. Sure would love to come from head. Seems nobody around here has what it takes.
And there it is. That is Caleb Hearn here on. I'm just calling him Caleb. That's Caleb and model comedian, and that's the trailer. And the music was pretty bad.
Yeah, and that's different music.
Different than the
special,
music.
I think,
So he chose two
bad songs.
pretty bad. It sounds like the free music that I have on my video editing software, where it's just like some random sort of elevator music. Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know what we were doing here.
Isn't that crazy?
Is it that hard to pick special music? Is it that hard? Because everybody seems to struggle with this part.
I think you're really critical of special music.
Get
I
a
think
good
that's part of
vibe.
it.
Just put a good vibe in it.
Put a good vibe in there.
Just make it sound cool. Make it sound like, this
we're
sounds
gonna get
interesting.
3 emails about how terrible our intro song is now.
Oh, our intro song is trash. No, I know that.
What are you talking about? It's dope. You kidding me? It's amazing.
It's not dope, and it's going to change one day.
It's incredible.
Episode 100, we're
I
debuting
fucking
music.
wrote that song, you dick.
That's
How
why
dare
it's
you.
bad. No, what we
How
need,
dare you?
Listeners,
You suck
send
with
us
music
in.
anyway.
Send
You're
us in
terrible.
some. Send us in a music thing for stand-up snobs. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
test your music out on the pod.
Sure, let's do it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Everybody gets to choose the intro music. So anyway, this is Caleb, whatever the hell. He is maybe known as writer for Human Resources. You ever seen that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a writer for that.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Big Mouth spinoff. He is 30 years old. One of the first lines in there in his bio is he came out via Facebook, which I think is kind of interesting. Like, I don't know, weird. He went to Missouri State, and then he joined an improv team, and then he decided to start doing stand-up. Did a weekly variety show in Chicago. Started in Chicago, moved to L.A., now he's in New York, I believe. He has So True with Caleb Hearon is his podcast. 23 million views. He started in 2024. We're so close to that.
Yeah.
We
No, his
basically have
podcast
the same
is,
number of views.
I mean, I haven't listened to a full episode, but I've seen
Oh,
clips.
you've seen parts of it?
Yeah, and
Nice.
it's funny.
Right on.
Seems cool.
He was rated the 6th most influential social creator in 2025 Rolling Stones article. 6th most. Didn't crack that top 5. Loser. So that's Caleb Hearon, the young guy. He filmed this special in Chicago. Music was terrible, but what did you think? What do you think about the look? Let's just get right into Fashionisto because I think we need to.
What I think
need to
of
get
the
going.
look. Okay, so
Let's do it.
So the look, there's like purple bulbs on each side of the stage.
Hold on.
Purple lights. Beep, 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 beep,
Hold on.
And bulbs. Beep, 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 beep.
Hold on.
It's like a
Colton
vanity
Drake.
mirror.
Colton
Oh,
Drake,
sorry.
Fashionisto. Now you can start talking.
All
about
right. It looks like a fucking vanity
It
mirror.
does look like a vanity mirror.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what it looked like. Exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's got like those big vanity mirror bulbs down the sides,
But they're
of the
purple.
central pattern. So, oh, they're purple.
Yeah.
I thought they were gray. Hey,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're just going down the center panel, and then there's like 2 panels off to the side.
Yes. I think the colors of the stage looked kind of
Look
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't find where he filmed it. I didn't see that the location. I know it's in
Yeah, it
Chicago,
looked like some
but I
people
don't
were
know
in
that.
couches and shit.
Oh, like a lounge type area.
I don't know. It looked like the front row was in a couch, like
Huh,
when he was talking to
interesting.
some people. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
The look.
The look. So the stage looks kind of cool.
Mhm.
He's in. It does feel daytime talk showy. I like the music does fit the stage
Kinda, yeah.
setup.
Yeah.
You know, he's wearing all black button-up shirt,
Mhm.
black jeans.
Mhm.
He has black glasses, silver bracelet, and you know his hair's
He's got hair.
yeah.
Not
I
normal
wouldn't
hair.
say it's nothing crazy. I don't really know even.
It's pretty basic.
It's super basic,
Very
super
plain.
super boring, which is cool. I think I'm getting it.
You're fine with it.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, it's I don't know 5.
A 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
5
Well,
across the
there you
board
go.
on that because there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sure, it's fine.
It looked good.
I don't know
fine.
if there's anything more to say about it.
Yeah,
I really don't
nothing.
think he's got some interesting tattoos. That's really the only
His tattoos
other,
are cool.
Yeah.
He has a fork on one arm,
I thought it was on the same arm as the
same arm
milkshake?
as the milkshake.
Yeah, okay. Just
Very
on one arm. He doesn't have one on the other arm.
I didn't see any.
don't think.
Very food oriented arm, which cool. I mean,
And he is a large individual.
he's a large dude.
He's a big old fatty. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I'm fat, so whatever.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Well, what did you think of this special?
I thought. I still am giving my fashion take. I thought it was fine. What did I think of the special? I thought I didn't really like it. But I'm gonna say that I do think that's because the type of the things he's talking about are not very interesting to me. So I would say it's at least in part my own fault because, or like my own, just my taste. I'm like, I don't really care about like his gay stuff. Like he does focus a lot on being fat and being gay. It's kind of like most of the special. He has a little bit about his relationship with his dad, which I thought was interesting, but like didn't really have any jokes. That didn't. Well,
I
he had
couldn't-
jokes, just not that many.
I had a hard time kind of finding jokes.
There was a lot of explaining different concepts.
The whole thing seemed like a monologue.
A little bit, yeah.
It was so monologue-y.
Little bit.
And I mean, I looked it up. It said that he'd been doing stand-up for like 10 years or
Yeah.
whatever. Here's the thing about a special. Bring your fucking best jokes.
Yeah.
Bring your best
Yeah.
jokes. That shit, I mean,
It's his first special too.
It's his first special.
That means it's not like he burned him on a different special.
no. Bring your best stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I didn't think it was. Yeah,
I
it didn't seem like it. You said 10 years.
10 years. That's
Wow.
what I read. A
I would've
decade.
thought-
I read a decade.
Wow. I thought based on this performance, I figured he got famous from like writing TV and whatever, and he started doing stand up, and then they were pressuring him to like put something out to capitalize on his fame, on his newfound fame. I didn't expect it to be a 10-year vet of comedy. I mean, it's not terrible, but
The internet could be wrong too.
Yeah, that's true too.
And it could be, under or over 10 years. Who knows?
Sure. Either
Um,
way,
That being said,
yeah.
and me liking what I've seen from clips of him, like kind of
Yeah.
liking his character, who he is as like a character, I like it. I was hoping for more. I was hoping for better. I was hoping for
Yeah,
better.
because you like his skips.
Well, just like his podcast clips and stuff.
Yeah.
They're funny. I was definitely hoping for more. A lot of it came off as like a trauma dump.
A little bit.
A lot of it was
Little
so
bit.
trauma dumpy.
You know, the only reason it's that way is because there weren't, like you said, there wasn't the density of jokes. Like, it's okay to do trauma shit if you're going to actually tell jokes in the middle of it. Like, he has this part with the relationship with his dad that's really interesting. It's like his dad passed away and like how I felt about it and whatever, but like the jokes are really kind of soft. Like,
I liked how he got into that.
Yeah.
A lot. I thought how he got into the dad stuff and his dad. I liked all of
Sure.
that. But then it did just seem like it kind of dragged on, and then like you said, it didn't seem like it was getting funnier.
Yeah.
Like there was a point of the special where I was like, there's got to be something that's gonna be like this
he's
is
going to
gonna
pop off.
pick
Yeah.
up. And I thought midway it was like maybe picking up.
It did. I agree. Yep. About halfway through. It
Yeah.
had like a good 15-minute chunk.
I was like, okay, this is on the come up, and then and then it just kind of fucking fizzled out. And it didn't even seem like the audience was laughing that hard. And I don't blame him because I couldn't find anything that was that funny. The other thing about it, man, I'm going to sound like I'm just going to rant about this, but the other thing about it is, along with the trauma dump stuff and the monologue stuff, it seemed like he wanted to be edgy. It seemed like he wanted to be edgy so bad, but it's like you just couldn't do it.
I kind of see what you're saying.
It didn't deliver.
It seems like he's trying to be Tim Dillon.
You're trying to do like,
right?
There was a little bit of that, trying to do like some fun Holocaust joke,
dude,
saying the F word a bunch of times.
Over and over. And it was the punchline for like 10 straight jokes. And it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, you can say it because you're gay, but maybe you shouldn't use it to say every joke. You know what I mean? Like,
I felt like there was just like this modicum of like, I'm a comedian and I can be kind of edgy. And the edgy shit was like, this is fucking trash, dog.
Yeah.
Your edgy shit isn't good enough.
Yeah.
Like it's just not.
I love that you said trash dog, because one of the weird cringiest things that he kept saying dog.
He did keep saying dog.
It sounded weird. Like it did not sound like,
he kept saying dog, kept saying baby girl, kept saying baby boy.
that part didn't bother me. The dog part seemed so out of place and forced.
None of that stuff really bothered me.
Yeah, see? It's like
even
Hun.
the dog stuff didn't really.
We're on the opposite side of Hun. You know, I like Hun. You're like, I don't like Hun. I like, I don't like dog. You like dog.
I think
so if that girl
Love
would have
just
called
threw
you,
me off on
there you
Hun.
go, love.
Yeah,
love dog.
But yeah, I don't know if you felt that way. I just was like watching it, like this seems like he wants to be edgy here. And then even when he did cross an edgy, he turned like an edgy corner with the school shooting bit.
Yeah.
Right. Where he's like, yeah, everybody give it up for school shootings. Cause that was probably the peak of where he had everybody laughing. I think that was probably where the largest laugh was, right before that school shooting thing.
Could be. It was, I don't know where it was, but it was like 30 minutes in probably. Yeah.
Where he was, and then he's like, yeah, everybody give it up for school shootings. And then you could feel the whole audience pull back hard. And then it seemed like he didn't have the skill to be able to flip it. You know what I mean? If you're going to take a turn that hard, you got to get him back.
Oh, you mean when he sort of lost him a little bit and he didn't really get him back? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's because, well, honestly, the closing bit was pretty rough in my opinion. It was like 15 minutes long, and all it is him saying Holocaust a bunch. And he had a couple jokes in there. He's going to visit, an old concentration camp. There were a couple jokes in there about the tour guide that I was like, okay, I could see that's kind of funny, but it just drug on forever. And it was like, he really wanted to end on a Holocaust joke. You know what I mean? Like he really wanted to show how edgy he was, to your point. Like I agree with that 100%. Like I think he was trying to, I don't know.
It was trying to me, it came off like
too hard.
I'm trying to be, I'm a comic. And
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, honestly, you're a daytime talk show. Right now.
Give it up for Caleb.
Yeah, when did they film that? Fucking 11 a.m. Stupid.
That said, if you need somebody to fucking, to be the fluffer on the show, wherever they call that, what Pete Holmes was for the Rachel Ray show on the show.
Oh,
What's it called?
Yeah, the warm-up guy.
Warm-up guy, yeah. Yeah, that's really easy. It's a very simple concept. Warm-up guy. I could not think of it. Yeah, if you got if you get a talk show, dude, I'll be your warm-up guy. I got no problem. And fluffer. Shit, I'll do both. I don't care.
I mean, I like him and I liked what he was doing. Sure. I just wouldn't say I don't like it being in the genre of stand-up comedy, because to me that's just like
I see what you're saying, but
that's more like one of those what are those things called? Chelsea Handler was doing like
the one-man show or just a
personal stories or whatever the fuck.
TED Talk. I mean, a lot of people will call it a TED Talk, but that's not really. Yeah,
kind of falls more into that for me. I didn't laugh out loud. There's a couple times where I was like, ha, ha.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of funny. But
sure,
for a lot of it, I was just listening to it, and it's like, okay, I can listen to this, but just wasn't it.
What would you change about it? I mean, I think we've covered a little bit of it, but like, what do you think's the number? Like, is there anything you think could salvage it, or do you think is representative of? Does it seem like when you watch it, you have like this guy could be a lot funnier. He's just not connecting the dots. Or is it like if this, I don't know about this style, like, you know what I mean?
It might be just a style preference
Yeah.
for me. It might be that, but if I was going to say how would I fix it if I was Caleb,
Yeah.
I would probably just try to get your
just
setup in,
Kill myself.
and then get to the meat
Yeah.
and potatoes of your jokes. I think a lot of it was just very like it's just on and on and on.
Yeah, there was good.
And it wasn't punchy enough.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do long form stories like that, you got to have more punches in there. And there was nothing surprising. I think that was another thing about it. No
Yeah.
turn was surprising. The only surprising turn really was the shit about the school shooting. Give it up for school shootings.
Yeah, and then I mean he would abruptly say, the F word or or a couple sometimes he would just shock at the beginning, and that was like as big a turn as you were gonna get, is just him going from dead silence to something, just a tenseness or a tone shift, like that kind of turn. But yeah, in terms of like taking you down one road and then making a U-turn or making a left.
And that's what comedy is.
Yeah, I agree.
Comedy is turns.
I mean, it's a big part of it.
It's fucking number
It's a
one
big
rule
part of it.
almost.
Yeah, if
So-
you're not doing it, you should be not doing it intentionally and with purpose, as we
Yeah.
talked about before. Like the rules are made to be broken, but you have to know you're breaking them, or else it's.
And if
useless.
he said the F word kind of up front or whatever, not
yeah,
front,
that was
but said it up front. So then that kind of already lets you know, oh, he's cool with saying that, right? So then when he says it 8 fucking times in a row at one part, it's almost not even surprising to me because it's like you already said it, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna wait until you said it. Now you said it. It's not. Yeah.
I mean,
It's like overusing the N word. I mean, I do it, but if it's no, but, if you're anybody who is taking the word back or whatever and just uses it so superfluously or without, like a stick to it. Like it's like if you cuss too much, right? If you say the F word all the time, it loses meaning. When if a well placed one or two in a special will really lighten it up, really pop it up. Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to say.
And I think too, I mean, obviously if he was a writer for human resources, he can write, and I'm sure that's a different skill on its own.
And we talked about that before too. Who else did the writing stuff where we talked about it took him a long time to get into it seemed like sitcom-y writing? Shit, I forget who it was.
You're right. I'm trying to think.
But there was another comic. Check out our back catalogs. We had a comic we said this exact same thing about, that maybe it hurt them to be a writer for a show. Might have been, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. Or a they. But it hurt them to do shit, I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
But you get it. It hurt them to be a writer.
Right.
In some ways, because in the writing room, you have to set the scene more, right? And you're introducing things with dialogue and whatever that you need more of that. Where on stage, you can do act outs in place of it or whatever. And I guess you do act outs but you understand the point. You get it. I think our listeners probably get it if they listen to us for long enough, or if they're new, they're probably super smart. They started listening to us, so they're pretty smart, pretty comedy smart.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, that there are a couple. I mean, there are a couple of things I really liked in it. I think he's really likable in terms
Very
of
likable. Yeah.
And his crowd loves him, clearly.
Yeah.
That can hurt you sometimes too, I think.
Yeah.
Like he's sort of crutching a little bit. I've noticed it especially with, people who are not necessarily supported in life are often extra supported in comedy. And I think it's real disservice sometimes, and it lets people like.
That's an interesting.
Because they get so much support on stage that it's almost fake. It's like, it's almost like when, I don't know, it's like when they when they, like the spring game, when they have like a cancer kid come out and they give him the ball and he like runs past all the college football players and scores a touchdown. Mm-hmm. It's like that, only pretending it's real. You know what I mean? It's not quite to that level, but if you go to or if you go with people who traditionally are not treated very well in society, and they're really propped up in comedy because people want to see them do well because they have had it hard, because it's hard outside, and they want you to do it. And I'm guilty of it sometimes too, because I want more diversity in comedy. More different points of view is way more interesting than hearing, 10 guys who look exactly like me talking about their dick for fucking 5 minutes each. I'm not into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're trans or you're black or you're gay or you're a dog or whatever, you know what I mean? That's way more interesting. And so I want you to do well, lady. I want you to do well because then it's a new perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes you force it on people and then they don't realize they still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
That happens. Not to everybody, not even to most people, but it can really hurt people if you push them too early. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh yeah, you've already made it, and then they don't have to work for it.
I will say he looks like he's a good hang. I bet he'd be fun to hang out with.
I bet he says some catty shit, dude.
I bet you he's really funny in person.
I bet he fucks with people a lot.
I don't know why this special just didn't.
Yeah.
And I don't understand putting out a special like this.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was bad, but it wasn't good. It's definitely like I would call it mediocre. Like in terms of like a professional special, it's coming out on a platform that's has some notoriety with comedy. This isn't like a YouTube special you put out.
Well, and some of the articles too are like the most desired person in Hollywood. Blah,
Most
blah, blah.
desired person in Hollywood.
Some shit like that. I read. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way? Just as a writer? Is he just an incredible writer or an incredible? Maybe, dude. Maybe, and also maybe he's just way better in person, and you just get the vibe, the energy. Sometimes that happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think if you're likable and you obviously can write for a show, and then you have your own audience that you're also pulling. Dude, that's
got a lot of clapture, dude.
Of course, media is going to be like,
for sure,
you're the best.
For sure.
Yeah.
You want to be the first person to like take up the mantle for the giant gay guy. You know, like I liked him first. You know, like don't cancel me. But yeah, let's talk about some of the things we did like, because there are some things in here.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shit on it.
I mean, I think we're just being honest about it. Clearly, he's doing fine. Here's all right, this is my joke. I'm gonna go with my joke first. This one hits pretty close to home, and I think it's very funny.
We're supposed to like look a military in the eyes and be like, trans people exist. It's like, of course trans people exist. They owe me money. If trans people don't exist, who's killing me on GoFundMe? You know what I mean? I'm on there every week. Top surgery, bottom surgery. I don't like my roommates, and I'm happy to do it, but if I have any criticism of queer people, it's that we're abusing the phrase in immediate need of mutual aid. Just a smidge. There's 30 days left on that lease, baby girl. I'm gonna need you to soldier it out.
Yeah, I really like that joke.
It is a good joke.
I mean, it's just that subject matter is very funny to me. I've been, dabbling a little bit in jokes that are similar, to be honest with you. And the turn on it's not too mean, but it's like a little bit mean, or a little bit like, hey, get your shit together. GoFundMe's aren't for you to fucking move out of your house because you don't like your roommate. That's a shitty reason for a GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's a huge element of truth to that.
For sure,
joke.
100%. So I just really like it. A lot of the little nooks and crannies they throw in there, but that was a pretty tight joke comparatively to the rest of it, because
I agree.
A lot of it was really, like you said, really expansive. I don't know if we need to go any more detail on that, unless you have something to comment on that.
No, I don't have anything to comment on.
Pretty simple. We'll get on to yours here.
This joke is about him coming out as bi on Facebook, and then telling his dad, asking his dad if his dad checked Facebook. Okay.
I did. I came out as bisexual in a Facebook status, and my dad wasn't on social media. He was never on any social media. And when I would get on social media and ask him to get on there, he would be like, never, ever use that stuff. The government is using it to track you. And my whole childhood, I was like, okay, whatever, nut job. And now I'm like, shout out to the big man. You know what I mean? When you love a conspiracy theorist, there will be 2 or 3 times where you have to quietly to yourself go, he fucking nailed it. I don't know. I'm not going to tell him about it, but he got that one bad. He did.
Yeah, I like that. I think the delivery is really what sells it too.
Yeah.
I think the idea, of course, is funny and true. Again,
Sure.
But then the delivery, he fucking nailed it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did like that delivery, and I mean, you mentioned it's just true. It's a good, and again, that one's tight too. Those are 2 pretty tight jokes. Just needed more of that. Just need more of like tight actual jokes rather than sort of a lot of leading into and out of subject matter and sort of trying to develop it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the way I feel about it.
That's how I felt as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't feel like it closed very strong also. I didn't feel like
Yeah, I thought that it was really rough. I thought the closing was actually. I thought the audience didn't really react that well at the closing, which was weird because then of course they'd give him like a standing ovation afterwards. It's like you just sat there and quiet for like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the show, you were like sitting there going, "Is this guy gonna wrap it up? What the hell is going on?"
That being said, I didn't think his opening bit was very strong either.
I don't remember what it was. What was it? Do you remember?
Oh, it was something about I don't really remember what it was, but it was
Yeah.
like him talking to people, like random people saying
yeah.
whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I only have one other critique. I don't want to go any further than that because I think I've shit on him enough, to be honest with you. And it's still a decent special. The in the middle crowd work bit that he does is terrible.
Oh yeah.
I hated it. So just to keep the reader up to date, because if you listen to audiobooks, you're a reader. So if you listen to our podcast, congratulations, you read a book a week.
Nice.
Right? That's how we should book. That's how we should bill our podcast. The best thing you've ever read. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. But yeah, so essentially he keeps asking different people to insult him. I came up with this great way to, or this great version of how you should respond to bullies when you're a fat kid and you get like fucked with, right? A fat gay kid, or just a fat kid and you get fucked with. And then he keeps asking people in the audience he gives them a cue, like, call me a fat ass, or I'll do whatever. And he, it's very clear to me. So he has like 3 different people, I think, that he asks. The first one, he's like, "Oh, that wasn't, you're too nice. That wouldn't want to work." Blah blah blah. But it's really drawn out, right? That takes a couple minutes for him basically to say that. And then the next person's too mean, and that's really drawn out. And then the third one, he just responds with, "I've got a gun," or something.
I have
like
a gun.
That.
Yeah.
So it's very clear to me that all of that was manufactured. Like
Yes.
it didn't matter what the answer to the first thing was. He was gonna say, "Oh, you're too nice," or maybe he would have switched nice and mean.
Yeah.
Right. And it took a long time, and I hated it. I hated it.
That being said, that's the same part. That's the same part where he gets a big laugh with "I
He's
have a
huge
gun."
fan. Yeah.
Huge laugh with "I have a gun."
Yeah.
And then everybody starts laughing and clapping.
And then he turns.
And then he goes, "Yeah, everybody give it up for school shootings."
yeah, everybody get up.
And-
Which again, that's a huge twist, but it's also
It's a
not.
huge twist. But then everybody backs off immediately.
Which is insane because I mean, I actually don't know that it's that. I think you should kind of expect that. Like I expected him to talk about school shootings immediately. He's talking about getting bullied at school, and then he says, "I have a gun."
Yeah.
Like that's a natural transition into a school shooting bit.
Right.
So it was surprising to me that it was that shocking. It is an abrupt turn. There's no doubt about it.
I
But
think it's
not
also
out of the blue.
I think it's an abrupt turn for his audience.
That's true too. I
I
mean, he
think
was
his-
being like sweet and like
yeah.
got
I think his audience is there because they
point.
love him and he's giggly and
Good
he's
point.
fun. But then, yeah, when they turn into something like that, they're like, "Whoa, you don't like that." They don't know how to.
Yeah, agreed.
I'd say it's probably not your regular comedy audience,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
and nor should it be. I mean, it's the people that. I mean, it should be if you're doing stand up, I suppose.
Right.
But it's good that you have people fucking following you at all. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure. For
You
sure.
can only imagine what that's like.
I actually really like the joke. He draws an analogy between like one of his buddies asked him to go to a gun range with him after Trump won, with if the opposite would have been if Kamala won. Like, what's the equivalent of that? Like, ask somebody to do improv with you or something. I thought that was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
really funny joke. I just thought it was too long. Like, he needed to tighten that up a little bit. But it was a really good concept.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think a lot of the concepts are really good. I just think the execution wasn't what I was hoping.
I would be curious to hear what he would do on something that wasn't a special. Because part of me thinks that
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
okay, if like he knows that right now he's kind of blowing up, right? He's got his
Sure.
fan base that follow him for his podcast and they
Mhm.
like him for who he is, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And who knows how much of those people have actually seen his stand up, and maybe his stand up, if it's not being like maybe recording it, he knew he had to appeal to his audience and like
Yeah.
his image,
Maybe, yeah.
and not necessarily like maybe that's not the
I mean-
jokes that he fucking wanted to.
If that's the
actually
case,
tell.
then he really shouldn't have done the school shooting bit. You know what I mean? Like, because that turned his own crowd against him a little bit.
But that makes sense of why you would do that if your material is more geared that way on a normal basis.
Oh, I'm thinking that it isn't, I guess.
I'm thinking that like, what if it is like that? Like he is.
Well,
a
then
little
why
bit more
is
of
his
a,
crowd surprised? So surprised. You know what
I mean, like his stand up, like his persona stand up wise. What if his stand up persona is different than like his podcast persona in a sense? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like how those could conflict if.
Okay, so if his podcast persona is like more nice,
more likable,
nice, sweet, whatever.
Yeah.
The most of his special, right? But then there's his stand up. He likes to do darker material and all that. Yeah, that could be. But But again, if you know your audience is going to be your podcast audience, which probably
right. Well, then you got to turn down. You got to turn down what you would like to do stand up wise.
I guess that's true.
So that's what I'm saying is maybe we aren't the special he gave us. Maybe
Sure.
that's not the best cuts he actually's got.
Sure, maybe he only and we ask this all the time. How many different ways did he shoot that? Was that the best version of how that joke went? Because that'd be kind of surprising. Or did he not do it the other times? Or is it only one take? Or what?
Yeah.
Or did the audio fuck up? You never know.
Yeah. Or if
All
you
that
weren't
kind of
recording a special, what jokes would you do? Like what's your like if you were doing your best
if you
jokes?
saw him 10 minutes at the belly room and LA.
Do you think he's doing that stuff? I kind of don't think so. Yeah. But I don't know. This is all speculation.
I have no clue. Obviously, no clue. But yeah, it's
something to think about, though.
For sure. That's one to grow on right there.
Yeah.
You can think about that.
Think about that later.
I said all I need to say. I said enough about what I didn't like about it. I said some of the stuff I did like about it. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Oh, you have anything else before we get to ChatGPT? It's a very quick. I tried to make ChatGPT go like one paragraph.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to do this right.
Word economy for ChatGPT.
Word economy for ChatGPT. Like 3 lines. That's what I want. All right. You got anything else you want to add before we get into it?
I'm good.
Right.
I was thinking of
we'll do ChatGPT and then we'll do why I'm better.
All right.
So ChatGPT. We always ask ChatGPT to write ChatGPT to write a scathing review of whatever special. And so here we are. This is ChatGPT's scathing review. Model comedian is a smug, self-serious hour of, quote, look at me, edgy but kind posturing. Wrapped in scattershot stories that never quite land. Caleb trades punchlines for sincerity monologues and comes off less like a comedian than a blogger with a mic. You nailed a bunch of that. You nailed a bunch of that, dude. Edgy but kind. Trades punchlines for sincerity monologues, scattershot stories that never quite land. I think we got most of them there. They did Chat GPT. You don't get full points because you did do again the less like a blah, more like a blah.
Yeah, of course.
Which you do every time.
Every time.
But that's what Chat GPT thought, and I think that's a reasonable take on it.
Yeah,
yeah. I wouldn't go with smug though. I don't think he's smug.
I could see how you would say that because there's a couple times where he's like, oh, you guys never went through anything.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's a joke, but it's a smuggy ass joke.
I guess so. I guess it's like too self-aware smug that I don't get. It's not like Jesselnick smug, right?
Right.
Where it's like that's the persona is he's a dick, right? Mm-hmm. This is more like you guys all know I'm fucking with you, you know?
Yeah.
So that was ChatGPT. Let's do. Oh, anything else? Would it work in an open mic?
I personally don't.
At Q? It would work at Q?
It would work, yes. That, honestly, I thought that same thing.
In a gay room, it would work.
Yeah, or an alt
room. Yeah.
An alt room, I think it would work really well.
Spokane Comedy Club?
At the Dirty Spokane Comedy Club?
Where they spit chew on the floor? I don't know,
I don't
man.
think that shit's working.
No, not the open mic crowd. I don't think I like it. It took too long to get there. I think that's really it. It just took a little bit too long to get there. And honestly, you don't get as much leeway in that room when you're gay as you do if you're talking about your dick because they like dick jokes. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know if that's true totally, but
yeah. Better name for the special? You got one?
Better name for the special.
I didn't like the name, but I don't really have a better one.
I
didn't hate it. Just don't like it that much.
Better name for the special? No, I don't have a better one. I mean, I didn't think. Even using model comedian as the thing, I didn't think that joke was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't. I kind of get it. It's an interesting wordplay there. So I'm not. I don't know. I could see why you use it. I just don't love it. I think there's a better name for the special out there. I just don't. I thought about it for 10 minutes. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We already talked about good hang. Better name for special. Anything you'd emulate about this comic?
No.
Okay. Does it make your top 5?
No.
Does it make your bottom 5?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it makes my bottom 5, but I think it's closer to bottom 5. Definitely closer to bottom 5 than top 5 of the specials that we've done.
I really wanted
We've
to
done
like it,
good.
too. I
We've
really
done
wanted
good
to like it.
specials though. That is part of it. I mean, it's a higher
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, we're getting specials from like veteran
Yeah.
comedians.
Yeah.
Like, this is his first one.
Yeah, but I'd say we've done 50. I bet he's in the bottom 10 for me.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's not totally fair either. It seems like that's
100%.
kind of
dude, we're never total. I mean, we're fair, but we're never. Yeah.
we're being honest, but
We're
at the
being
same
honest, yeah.
time, it seems like a lot of people that are putting out their first specials
Sure.
are also the people that
Sure.
we're also like, this wasn't it.
Yeah,
And I
and for sure, first timers have a harder.
It's hard.
It's hard to do. Yeah.
But on the other end of that too, there's people that have put out their first hours
Yep.
and they've been fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So they could.
Sure.
It's tough to know how.
And man, I'm sure there are people who will watch this and are like, "This is fucking awesome. This is a great special. It's speaking to me specifically. Like it. I like the subject matter. It's right up my alley. There's not enough people doing jokes like this. That's what always happens, right? If you're one of those people, write in. Let us know.
Well-
Let us know what we're missing.
Yeah. And what I liked about it is I did like the heartfelt, sincere kind of stuff of
Yeah.
like I like I like I've said a bunch of times on this
Yeah.
podcast where people kind of get like personal
Yeah.
with them. They show who they are kind
You
of.
like
in their-
persona? You like structure?
I love structure. Yeah, and I
like
like when
callbacks.
people are and I do like callbacks. But I like when people are like, this is I'm a
For sure.
person. I'm an actual
Yeah, yeah.
character.
And
I'm
he
a person.
definitely
And
does
he did
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
So I'd say that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like it. I like his following. I mean, I like the level of his following. They clearly like him, right?
Mhm.
He clearly connects with his audience pretty hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not just there to laugh with him; they're there to experience him.
Yeah.
So, all right. I think that's all we got.
Why I'm better time.
One better time. You want me to go? Or you want to go?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is why I am better than Caleb Hearon. Fuck. Dumping it. We're dumping it. I'm waiting for you to.
What are you doing? Go.
I'm waiting for you to get queued up. I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm
Usually you
queuing
introduce
stuff
us.
up for later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is why Colton Drake is better than Caleb.
It's so rude that we don't know his name.
I know, it's so
dude.
bad. I was gonna
hate
look it up, but I
hate
fucking
that we
forgot.
don't know his name. We
Caleb.
don't know his
It's
name.
Caleb.
Caleb.
We're on a first name
All right.
basis because we are disrespectful.
No, Caleb. Sorry, I don't know how to say your last name. Hurts me more than it hurts you, probably.
Ew.
Okay, this is how I'm better. For one, I would not come out to that shitty music. I think that music really set the tone for being trash. That's one thing I wouldn't do. The other thing I wouldn't do is take forever to get to a joke. Everybody's there to hear jokes. You're doing a stand-up special, it's for jokes. Okay? People want to laugh. I maybe chuckled 3 times. And I wanted to laugh. I was rooting for you. So if it was me and how I'm better than you is I would not let me down like that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't let me down. I would crush.
Oh.
Okay? I would crush. If you're on the couch listening to this after you've been working your hard blue-collar job, I would want to crush with you. You know? And yeah, so that's one way of how I'm better. I wouldn't do the stupid fucking music that you did, and I wouldn't do the stupid crowd work that you did. The obviously canned crowd work made it obvious for everybody.
Mhm.
And then I would fucking cut down all my jokes so that my word economy on jokes is that I could have done your whole special in probably fucking 20 minutes. I could have fixed it.
Okay. That's Colton Drake.
God, that sounded so mean. It sounded
You're
that
fine.
might have
You're
been one of my
totally
meaner
fine.
ones,
Nah.
dude.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
Not
You're
trying to be mean,
backpedaling a
Caleb.
lot for it. All right, that's why Colton's better than you, Caleb. Hey, Caleb, your name's not important enough to remember or to know this pronunciation of. This is why I'm better than you, you fucking. That's all I was queuing up the whole time.
I was taking so long.
No. Here's the thing, man. If I just put out a special where there's a 10-minute bit of me just saying cracker over and over again and I didn't have anything behind it, and I just keep saying cracker and cracker and cracker, you wouldn't find that funny either, my guy. Thank God you're both fat and gay, or else you only have one joke. So that sucks. I think maybe you should stick to writing and never do comedy again. You're trash. Your special's trash. Trash. Have a good one. That is why we're better than Caleb H. We're never gonna get it, dude. We're never gonna get it. I know we're so bad. No, man, I'm sure it's great for some people. Just wasn't for me. That happens.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't
and
for
still,
me either. But
still had some highlights. I mean, we played a couple of them. Still had some highlights. I just wanted a little bit more. So that's where we are. We're either fair or we're not. You can let us know. Let us know if we're wrong. Standupsnobs@gmail.com. If you think we're right, we think we're wrong. Don't send us any weird shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because you know what happens? We're gonna read it.
we're gonna read it on here, and even if it's a fucking promo ad for something,
Even if it's Roman, ad, which we haven't got yet. But
even if
we
it's
did
an
get
ad
one-
for, even if it's somebody that's like, hey, I can help you get more followers.
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna read that on the pod.
For sure, dude. Exactly.
Jay is gonna read it for
I'll
sure.
read it. Let's see if we have any mail today. Pretty sure we do. We do. Oh, we have a friend of the podcast. Actually sent us something. Let's check it out. It is. Here it is. This is from our good friend ChatGPT. You guys, give it up for ChatGPT.
They're writing in.
They wrote in. ChatGPT says.
Okay.
GPT-5 is here, now powering ChatGPT. We can try it for free. It's an exclusive offer only for Stand Up Snobs listener. You can go to ChatGPT and try GPT-5 for free. And it's preloaded with all the scathing reviews you can possibly get, including stuff about us and Caleb H. Our smartest, fastest, and most useful model yet. Better everyday chats in school, for school, work, and beyond. Reasoning built in for the best answers. Experience intelligence for everyone. Learn more at chatgpt.com. I just read an ad for ChatGPT, our good friend ChatGPT. So I'll expect that check in the mail.
Thanks for messaging, chat.
Appreciate you, chat.
Thanks, chat.
So that's ChatGPT, or that's our listener mail for the week. Again, standupsnobs@gmail.com.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I got a story for you.
Let's wait for a minute. Give me a second.
Yep. Okay.
Let's make sure we're on. Yeah, just go ahead. Go into it. Go.
All right. I broke my tooth yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I know I had something else for
You
you.
broke your tooth? All right.
Yeah, I broke my molar, like a back one.
A back one?
Yeah.
Mm.
Eating pizza, of all things.
Yeah, sometimes your shit just falls apart if it's too fragile.
I don't know what it was. I think, I did ask.
Fucking rock star, dude.
I
You
asked,
rot your
hey,
teeth,
can
dude.
you guys cook up my pepperoni into rocks? Can
That's
you
a
just
weird thing to
rock up my pepperoni?
Rock up my pepperoni? It's insane.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it was. I bit something, though, and it was like
Was it crunchy? Something you bit crunchy, or just like dissolve?
hard. It was like, it was
Oh,
something.
something hot. There was like a rock in your pizza.
I don't
or some
know,
shit?
dude. I got pepperoni and gravel. It's,
It's a good one.
no, I don't know.
All right.
I bit something. I didn't think anything of it. And then I was feeling my tooth, and I was like, dude, is there something?
That didn't feel right.
Is there something on my tooth?
Shit happens.
Sucks.
Well,
The Rockstars, dude, for real.
now you're gonna have. Now you don't have perfect teeth, so
I'm going
over.
to the dentist.
you
Monday.
gotta go to the dentist, dude.
Going to the dentist.
Does it hurt?
No.
Oh.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening? I thought
Private
teeth stuff's supposed
dead
to-
root. Just, teeth gonna start falling out, dude.
Cool.
You're gonna be giving yourself gummies soon.
Sick.
Well, that's a fun little story. I did have one thing I wanted to talk with you about. Big news, the big news in comedy this week, the Riyadh Festival, right?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been following this at all?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit.
I mean, yeah, I'm not asking you read like, in-depth articles or anything. So essentially, if you haven't heard, you probably have because it's pretty big. If you've listened to this podcast, you probably know comedy. So the Saudis are putting on a comedy festival that started a couple days ago. It goes through October, I think, 9th. It's about a 2-week-long festival. Huge payouts, huge names. First of all, before we even get to that, how many comics do you think we've done who are in the Riyadh Festival?
Probably almost all of them.
We've done 9
Out of how many?
out of.
10.
Oh, I don't know how many in the festival? Oh,
Yeah.
like 30.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a lot. Do you think you can name 5 of them? Probably. You probably can.
Andrew Schultz,
Yeah.
Bill
'Cause
Burr.
You knew that one. You knew that one. Yeah.
Let me think. I know I've seen. Aziz Ansari, isn't he?
We
in
haven't
it?
done one of his yet.
No, but he's in it.
Yeah. I'm just talking about people
oh.
we've done on the podcast.
Ones we've done.
We've done 9. We've done 9 on the podcast. You got Schultz. You got Burr.
Uh huh. No, all right, I give
All
up.
right.
I don't know.
Santino. We just did Santino.
yeah?
He's on
Okay.
it. Mark Norman's on it. Jessica Kirsten, Jim Jeffries,
right.
Fluffy. Interesting.
It is
Chris
interesting.
DiStefano and Louis C.K. And Louis C.K. is sort of a fake one because we did an old episode.
Mhm.
But so we've done a lot of them. So the controversy, if you want to call it that, is a lot of people are like Shane Gillis
Shane Gillis turned it down.
Shane Gillis turned it down, but he also didn't like. He didn't say he was like the way he turned it down. I thought was fine. Like he's just like, yeah, I'm not really doing it. I can't really do that. I'm not really into it. He didn't really throw anybody under the bus. He talked a little shit on Bill Burr, which was okay because Bill Burr we have receipts of Bill Burr talking about how shitty it is to like kind of do that. Like he's the only one who really has already said it's kind of bullshit to go do that show like 10 years ago on his podcast or do shows in Saudi Arabia or whatever for their blood money, right? And then Mark Maron was fairly outspoken about it, but he also ended with a joke of like, well, nobody asked me to do it either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty easy to be like morally on my high ground with. So I thought that was actually totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
The question is this. Two questions, really.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the backlash for doing the show, if anything? Let's just start with there. Do you have any thoughts on the backlash of?
I don't think there's going to be any backlash for any.
No. I mean the current backlash, the backlash that's happening right now, where people are shitting on the comics that are going there.
I think it's well deserved.
You think it's deserved? Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Explain yourself. Talk me through it.
Okay. Fuck. Well, let's see.
I mean, if you don't have to go into any more detail than you want to, I'm just curious. Like, what's your thought process when you hear that?
I think
does it bum you out that Andrew Schultz is doing it since he's your guy?
No, because Andrew Schultz has been doing shows in Saudi Arabia for a while now.
Okay, so
he did a show in Dubai not too long ago. He's kind of been
right.
That doesn't surprise me at all, honestly.
Yeah, but not surprise you, but like you wish you. Anyway, go ahead. I'll let you speak for yourself. Okay, so it doesn't bum you out.
No.
Schultz doesn't bum you out, but
I don't think any of them really bum me out. I just more see why you
wish
wouldn't.
people wouldn't do it.
I see why you wouldn't do it.
Okay,
I don't think I wouldn't do it.
That's right into my next question. All right,
would you do it? The paycheck is huge. I'm
yeah.
Sure.
I don't. The actual question I had was, how much would it take for you to do it?
How much would it take for me to do it?
Yeah. If they offered you, okay, everything's included,
like $100,
and then a bag. And I was gonna say, you follow me on the podcast. That's all I need.
If you guys can follow
if
me,
you guys
that'd be
follow
sick.
us, we will open for, and we'll say whatever you want, whatever you guys want us to about your king and prince. We have zero integrity on this podcast.
We will spread your propaganda.
Absolutely. You want me to kill a baby right in front of people? I'll do it.
How much? 100? All right.
That's a good gig. No, obviously it would be more than that, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
because I would feel uncomfortable doing it as well, but I also know
Bro, I would feel uncomfortable going there.
like thinking you'd say something fucked up or what?
No, just being scared of even being there. I don't know.
Oh, it's just being there regardless.
Regardless, I'm taking a plane to go there, get dropped off, not know anything of what I'm doing or where I'm
okay.
going.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're
they
not
got
going to
curvy
just
swords
drop
and
you
shit.
off in the desert. They'll lead you around. They'll give you a fucking ride. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I heard they're really nice
like,
guys.
here's your camel. Let's go.
I heard they're really nice.
I'm sure. Have you?
That's what I've heard. I've heard
I'm sure that
nice dudes, and
I don't know, dude. Not very many
Loaded.
people with millions and millions and millions of dollars are super nice.
yeah, but they're gonna treat you nice.
That part is yes.
They treat you nice. My book, nice guy.
All right.
He's gonna be nice to me. He's probably nice
That's right.
to everybody. Or if not, they deserve it.
That's right. Like when I was
They
on
deserve it.
it's like when I was on the island, dude, Epstein was really nice. Like he gave me all the sandwiches I could eat.
Nice bologna.
Yeah, I had every Xbox game. Baloney. Jesus. Salami.
What about you? Would you do it?
I know I would. I don't know what the price is though.
You wouldn't be
know what
worried
the
about
price
it?
is. I'm not even talking about that situation. I wouldn't be worried about. No, the safety part is not the concern for me. Take the safety part out of it. If it's just the moral part of it, like how feeling dirty morally, at what level do you think the bag would get high enough that you'd be like, God, that's too much. I can't not do that.
Oh,
I was thinking like 25 grand probably.
25 grand. That's pretty low.
Yeah.
That's super low.
Yeah.
You're a lawyer.
Yeah. 25 grand.
You
for
got to up it.
25 grand for a week of work, dude?
I would not let you accept it.
All right.
I'd be like 25.
All right, so what's yours?
No.
Here's what I'll say. This the main thing that I think is insane and hilarious is when people are like, I would never do blah blah blah. It's like no one's asking you. And no one offered you $500,000 to do it. You know, these people are getting fucking offered $500,000, $1 million. I've heard rumors of $1 million. I don't know if that's true or not, but clearly at least $100,000 to do this.
$100,000?
It's a lot, dude.
Yeah,
For a week of work, dude.
$100,000.
I'm
doing it. No, I think I'm doing it, and the reason why is because I could justify it in my head.
You rationalize it,
yeah, as being like, look, man, who knows really what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you know, I don't know. I'm kind of,
you know, the mainstream media makes shit up all the time.
Dude,
yeah.
they're nice to me. They're very nice to me.
I'm glad that you have a number. I don't give a shit. It's this is how I feel about it. Pretty much everybody has a number. There's certainly people. I think Shane Gillis can say that he would never do it because I know that they had to have offered him a shit ton of money because he's fucking crushing it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there are very
Can't
many
offer him
people
enough.
on the planet who legitimately can say. I mean, people say it all the time. Like people love to talk about how fucking moral and shit they are. But when the rubber meets the road and somebody's got a fucking suitcase full of money and they're like, "Here you go. Here's $1 million," and you're telling me you just did an open mic in fucking Sheboygan and you have 0 followers and you're gonna get instant they're like $1 million. You're telling me you'd be like, no, they're not gonna offer you that, by the way. You know what I mean? But
Well, here's the thing.
I just don't like it when people fucking
Yeah.
judge other people for a position that they're not in, that they could never be.
I didn't tell you this part.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this.
You
I
were
did get
offered.
offered
Yeah,
to
me
do
too.
it.
Yeah.
And I said no.
Yeah,
Because
it's big.
I'm moral.
Dude,
I have a compass,
I respect you so much.
True
dude.
north is my
Seriously,
moral
dude.
compass.
Boom, not even magnetic, dude.
No,
True.
true north.
I knew you were that kind of guy, dude.
Yeah.
And I actually
they
heard
offered
about that.
it, and I was like, nah, dog.
Nah.
And they're like,
It's
what
too
about
good.
$2 million?
Yeah. They actually offered you before Gillis. That's why it took Gillis a while to talk about it because they were waiting on you.
They were waiting on me.
Yeah. You prayed to Allah about it, and
No,
You're a really good
Gillis
person.
wasn't waiting on me. They did reach out to me,
Yeah.
and I did have to tell them no. And then I think I just had that conversation with you in private,
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to
right
bring it up.
here.
Sorry about
And
that.
then Shane, I think he was like, oh man,
Right.
that's the right thing.
I know it's weird that you heard about our conversation 5 days before it happened, but it happens.
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, here last week.
Right. There's there's a little timing issue that you probably don't get. It's all about podcast producing. You couldn't understand it possibly. You
No,
couldn't
this is all
understand it.
dubbed in later.
This is crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It happens like this all the time. Yeah, I mean,
It's like this all the time.
I wasn't offered it. I'm just gonna go anyway. I'm just gonna go.
You're paying them.
Yeah,
You're paying
absolutely,
them to go.
dude. Absolutely. And I'm like, hey, can you guys? I'd actually like a little bit more blood. Can you tell me who exactly you hurt and to what degree, so I can get a comedy boner for it, so I can get up.
You're paying
You ready?
them with money that you got
Absolutely.
from African blood money.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
That sucked out.
I think we're probably more moral than any comics around. Both you and not going and me and going, because it's a principled stand either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. We all have
Really
our
is a beautiful
compasses,
thing.
dude.
Yeah,
Mine's true north. Yours true south.
mine is very south.
Yeah. And if
Super
I
south.
need to directions and I know it's southbound,
We already know how I feel about Epstein's Island. Okay,
I'm hitting you
I
up.
would have visited. I would have done comedy there. How much to do comedy? Be like, these kids are not getting these jokes, dude. God damn.
Oh, I didn't realize there was so many kids here. That's what they meant by all ages show.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Well, that was fun. So, yeah, Riyadh Comedy Festival next 2 weeks. If you're in Riyadh,
If you're anywhere.
check it out. I mean, we do have listeners in Saudi Arabia now.
Is that an all male audience?
I don't know. It's a very good question. No, I think they still do entertainment with their ladies, don't they?
I don't
No?
know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. No idea.
I don't know enough about
Also,
culture
I don't
and
know.
stuff.
I don't know
That's
if
why
it's public or if it's. I don't know any. I literally, and that's the other thing too. I think people see oh, I'm supposed to be pissed about that. They don't even research it. Now, I didn't really research it. I did a little bit, But I didn't research that much either, but I'm not going to, and I know I'm not going to. That's why it's really hard for me to just shit on somebody for doing it. You know what I mean?
And it's called what's it called?
Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Is that a place?
Yeah, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia is the
See,
name
that's
of the town.
why.
So you don't even know?
I didn't even know it was a place.
What is that, in fucking Illinois? I'm not going
I
to
mean,
Illinois.
I knew it was
Yeah.
westbound or whatever.
I mean, eventually, it's westbound.
yeah. You take west long enough.
Everything's westbound.
I-90 west.
Boom. All the way to the ocean and underneath.
But yeah, I didn't know where it was. I didn't know that's the name of a place.
Yeah.
I'm not into these things.
I get it, man. And I think it was, we probably covered it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing Riyadh Comedy. We were talking about doing more festivals. We have been talking about doing more festivals. What do you think? Huh?
Did they submit tape for that?
Yeah, probably. Tape of that snuff films. They had to behead people. Yeah, you had to behead a journalist. And
That's so funny.
I'm submitting my tape for the Riyadh Comedy Festival. And just me in a mask. That's dark. That's the type of joke that old Caleb would have put in his special at the
I think
very
he would
beginning.
like that joke. Yeah,
see,
he'd
there you
roll
go.
with that.
Oh my
He'd
God.
be like, I have a gun.
That's fucking crazy. So that's what's going on in Riyadh. If you ever want to check it out, let's. You got anything else you want to talk about before we kind of wrap up here?
No, that Papa Murphy's story was the one I had.
Busted your. Oh, this is Papa Murphy's. That was recent then. Yesterday.
Yeah. Yep.
We were gonna get Papa Murphy's today because Mom's not cooking. Mom's Menu. Shout out Mom's Menu. Rest in peace. I mean, she's still alive, but she's in the room resting.
The dinner's dead. The
Dinner is dead.
Yeah, dead dinner.
So I was like, hey, I'll pick up Papa Murphy's. You're like, I've had that twice, and my last 2 meals have been Papa Murphy's. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So do you want it? You're like, yeah, dude. No. So we didn't do that. No Mom's Menu
I
today.
broke my tooth on the Papa Murphy's pizza and then was like, I'm going to have another slice.
Nice.
I don't know what that's saying about me.
I mean, it
You know?
says
I'm
dude,
hungry.
It says you're hungry, dude.
It says I'm hungry.
You're a grown boy.
And it tastes good.
Yeah, it's
It
good
does
stuff.
taste good, even if you break your teeth on it.
Yeah. Oh, quickly. I
Yes.
forgot. We have so many new listeners because we had that. We had like 400 million new followers. 22 new countries, I think.
Wow.
Algeria, Argentina, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Belarus, Brunei, Cambodia, Cyprus, Ecuador, Grenada, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Libya, Malaysia, Paraguay, Pakistan, Peru. There's a lot of terrorist countries on here. Reunion?
Oh my God. You said I said something bad during the beginning of the podcast.
I mean,
That's your closer. That's hilarious.
I don't think they speak English. No. Reunion. I never even know that. Reunion. I never even know that was a place. Trinidad, Tobago, Tunisia, Uruguay, Venezuela, Iraq, Palestinian territory disputed.
Please say Renat, dude. I'm hoping for Renat.
Not a Riyadh.
Yeah, whatever.
No. Saudi Arabia is on here though. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The princes, dude. That's probably why we got the huge bump because they're like trying to listen in and see if they want to offer us. You know what I mean?
Sick.
And like I said, I'll do it. I'm not gonna. Damn it! I said 25. I
You did say 25.
should have done more.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably going to get a check now. No, thank you all for listening. Even if you're just bots, we still appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Thank you so much for listening there.
And Caleb, if you're listening, good job, buddy.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, we didn't mean to shit on it. We were just
No, we
giving
did.
our critiques.
We did. We
Yeah,
critiqued it.
that's how we felt. I'm sure
Yep.
other people loved it, but
Absolutely.
wanna
And
throw
we
that
like
out
parts
there.
of it. We were just backpedaling again, just like, oh God, what if he doesn't book me on his next tour? Something tells me probably not gonna get back.
no,
on this one.
it does. Yeah, I'm starting to realize.
Let's see. Upcoming show. Oh wait, who we're following? Let's do that next. Who
Who?
we're following? I got Noah G Comedy. That's Noah Gardenswartz. Noah G Comedy. NOAHGCOMEDY. Saw some stuff on Instagram that I liked from him. Who you got?
Cool. Phil Kopzinski.
Yeah, Philip Kopsinski, local legend. Hopefully
Yep.
we'll have him on the podcast soon.
Oh, yeah.
Check him out it's Philip Kopsinski, which is exactly how it's spelled.
That's
or
his
it
name,
sounds. He says that all the time. It's just like it's spelled. Or just like it sounds. You know what I mean? Just like it's spelled. Actually, that would make a lot of sense.
Just like it's spelled is true too, though. It's not-
PHILLIPKOPCZYNSKI. Check it out, dude. And if you can spell that without hearing it spelled out, you are Polish for sure. Upcoming shows. What do you got?
Okay, upcoming shows. I'm at the Spokane Comedy Club November 15th. I'll be hosting for Kristen Key.
Hell yeah.
So that is going to be a fun. I think it's 2 shows. So get your tickets for that. And then October 11th, I don't know why I always do them backwards.
You do love doing them backwards.
I don't know why I do them backwards. Yeah.
Well, I'm filming my 5th special in 2039. So let's work back from there.
You're gonna want to see it.
It's gonna be sick.
It's probably gonna be pretty good. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Naming it, I already have the name, but I don't have the jokes yet. All right. Anything else?
And then October 11th, I'm at Henrita's in Seattle.
Ooh, you found out the name?
I freestyled it.
Oh shit! Oh damn it!
It sounded good though,
It
didn't
did
it?
sound
Didn't it
like
sound
he's
good?
got it.
That
He
sounded
knows it.
Mediterranean, dude.
He's gonna have to push that back at least 3 more times so that you can get the name by the time.
Dude. I'm hoping a bunch of people are gonna be there.
Hell yeah, that'll be fun.
Instead, a bunch of people are probably gonna be at the wrong place.
When is
They're gonna
that?
be like, I thought it was
I went
supposed
to
to.
H. I went to H&M.
Dude, I
Is that
flew in here from Saudi Arabia just
Are
to
you,
see your show.
When was that one?
That's October 11th.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's coming up in
It's
like
in
a
Seattle.
week or 2 weeks. Right on.
Yeah.
Very cool. Anything else?
No, that's what I. Nope.
All right. Upcoming shows for your boy Jay Berg. Unfortunately, we canceled the Josh Prey show. People were fighting over all the tickets that I was selling, so it was sold out.
Boo.
There's a lot of like secondary market shit going on with that, where people were like buying them for like $700, and I don't want my fans to have to like pay that much. So they canceled that October 5th show at the Spoken Comedy Club. Maybe reschedule, maybe not. I'll be in Nashville for a week, 10/10 to 10/14. 10/18, I'll be opening for Mick Foley. That's a Saturday. That's at Spokane Comedy Club. 10/19, I'll be featuring in Tacoma for Ben Bankus. And all of that, of course, is, well, I mean, I'm kind of glad I'm not doing that October 5th show because I'm going to be so jet lagged from Saudi Arabia. I will be at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I'm taking off right after this. They got a private jet. They're going to send me out there. And then I'm going to go through October 9th. They have me on every show. I don't know. I guess that means I'm good or something. That's it for me for upcoming shows. If you want to follow Colton or I, you can do that at our Instagram. What's your Instagram, Colton?
At Colton Drake Comedy.
Boom. And mine is at Jay Berg Comedy. Isn't that nice? And if you want to follow the podcast, standupsnobs@gmail.com or standupsnobs on Instagram.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys listening. If you do,
Yeah, thank you very much.
Tell your friends or whatever. You don't have to. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Next week we have super funny guy, but we're doing a shorter special next week. We're doing it's a little less than a half an hour. We're going to do James McCann's YouTube special. It's called Black Israelite. If you've never heard him before, he's super duper funny. He was on. He opens for Gillis quite often. Really funny. James McCann, Black Israelite on YouTube. But until then, man, stay funny, my friends.
Bye bye.
I'm a big fan of black people. I don't know how many I've managed to bring out to my show. This is a very fractured media landscape, but I like it. It's new to me. I'm not from a country that has black people. That's entirely... We have Aboriginal people and we have African people, but we have no soul power. Do you understand? I'm from an all-white country. If you're on a flight in Australia and there's a bumpy landing, everybody's silent. People that say nothing and they got their hands crossed and they're anxious and they're scared. And then you just carry that nervous tension around with you for like a week. In America, if there is a bumpy landing, there will be a black guy on the flight and he's gonna go, oh! And you know what? Genuinely, thank you for saying that out loud. You've helped us all work through the tension together. I believe that's called keeping it real, and I'm a big fan of that.